Imagine living in the Wild West, where communication between the East and West coasts was slow and unreliable. Mail that should have taken weeks to arrive would often take months, and the consequences were dire. Businesses couldn't operate efficiently, families were left in the dark, and news of important events took forever to spread. But then, in 1860, a daring and innovative solution emerged: the Pony Express. The Pony Express was a revolutionary mail delivery service that operated for just 18 months, but it played a critical role in Western expansion and helped to shape the future of communication in the United States. With riders who braved harsh terrain, dangerous animals, and hostile Native American tribes, the Pony Express provided a lifeline of communication between the coasts. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating history of the Pony Express, including how it operated, the important role it played in Western expansion, and its enduring legacy in American history. So saddle up, partner, and let's ride back in time to the era of the Wild West and the daring riders of the Pony Express. In the mid-19th century, the United States was rapidly expanding westward, with settlers, businesses, and government agencies moving into the frontier. But communication between the East and West coasts was slow and unreliable, with mail often taking weeks or even months to arrive. This was a major problem for businesses that needed to send and receive important information quickly, as well as for families and individuals who wanted to stay in touch with loved ones across the country. The government also faced significant challenges, as it struggled to keep up with the demands of running a country that spanned such a vast distance. But in 1860, a group of entrepreneurs saw an opportunity to revolutionize mail delivery in the West. William H. Russell, William B. Waddell, and Alexander Majors established the Pony Express, a fast and reliable mail service that would carry letters and packages from St. Joseph, Missouri, to Sacramento, California, in just 10 days. The Pony Express was a risky venture, with many doubting that it would succeed. But the founders were determined to make it work, and they put together a team of experienced riders, skilled horse breeders, and dedicated support staff to make it happen. The first Pony Express run took place on April 3, 1860, with riders setting out from St. Joseph and Sacramento simultaneously. The response was overwhelming, with people across the country cheering on the riders and eagerly awaiting their arrival. Over the next 18 months, the Pony Express would become a symbol of American innovation and determination, as its riders braved harsh terrain, extreme weather, and dangerous animals to deliver the mail on time. But the legacy of the Pony Express would extend far beyond its short lifespan, helping to shape the future of communication in the United States and beyond. The Pony Express was not just a feat of physical endurance, it was also a marvel of organizational ingenuity. To make sure that the mail was delivered as quickly and efficiently as possible, the Pony Express was divided into segments, with each rider responsible for a specific stretch of the route. The Pony Express route stretched for nearly 2,000 miles from St. Joseph, Missouri, to Sacramento, California. To cover this vast distance, the route was divided into 184 segments, each of which was about 10 to 15 miles long. At the end of each segment, a rider would pass the mail pouch to a fresh horse and rider, who would then take over for the next leg of the journey. To make sure that the riders and horses were always ready, the Pony Express established a network of relay stations along the route. There were about 190 stations in total, spaced about 10 to 15 miles apart. At each station, there was a fresh horse and rider waiting, along with a station keeper who would provide food, water, and shelter for the riders. The station keepers were an essential part of the Pony Express operation, as they were responsible for making sure that the riders and horses were well rested and well fed. They also played a crucial role in keeping the mail moving smoothly, as they would check the incoming mail pouch for any urgent messages and pass them on to the next rider. To make sure that the mail was transported safely and securely, the Pony Express riders were instructed to ride as fast as possible and to carry a pistol and a horn to signal for help if needed. The riders were also given strict instructions to avoid unnecessary delays, with penalties for any rider who arrived more than 30 minutes late at a station. Through this well-organized system of segments and relay stations, the Pony Express was able to deliver mail across the country in record time. But it was the riders themselves who were the true heroes of the Pony Express, risking their lives every day to ensure that the mail was delivered on time. The Pony Express riders were the backbone of the operation, responsible for carrying the mail across the country in record time. The selection of riders was a rigorous process, with only the best and most skilled horsemen being considered. The riders had to be young, strong, and fearless, as they faced many dangers on their journey, including hostile Native American tribes, bandits, harsh weather, and treacherous terrain. They also had to be able to ride long distances at high speeds, often covering up to 100 miles a day. Once selected, the riders were given extensive training to prepare them for their journey. They were taught how to ride at top speed, how to change horses quickly, and how to navigate the treacherous terrain. They were also given basic medical training, as they were often the first to arrive at the scene of an accident or illness. The riders were responsible for carrying the mail pouch from one relay station to the next, handing it off to the next rider and continuing on their journey. They had to ride day and night, through all kinds of weather, and they were expected to deliver the mail on time, no matter what. In addition to their duties as riders, the Pony Express also relied on its riders to act as ambassadors for the company. They were often the first people that customers would meet when they arrived at a station, and they were expected to be polite, professional, and helpful. They were also responsible for carrying messages of their own, including personal letters and telegrams. Despite the many challenges that they faced, the Pony Express riders were some of the most legendary figures of the American West. They inspired countless stories, poems, and songs, and their legacy lives on to this day as a symbol of American determination and grit. The Pony Express route stretched nearly 2,000 miles from St. Joseph, Missouri, to Sacramento, California, cutting through some of the most rugged and dangerous terrain in the American West. The route took the riders across the Great Plains, through the Rocky Mountains, and across the deserts of the Southwest. One of the biggest challenges that the riders faced was the sheer distance of the route. Covering nearly 2,000 miles in just 10 days was an incredible feat of endurance, requiring the riders to ride at breakneck speeds for hours on end. They also had to deal with extreme weather conditions, from blizzards in the mountains to scorching heat in the desert. Another challenge was the terrain itself. The riders had to navigate narrow mountain passes, steep canyons, and treacherous river crossings, all while trying to maintain their speed and avoid accidents. They also had to contend with hostile Native American tribes, who saw the Pony Express as a threat to their way of life and often attacked the riders and relay stations. Despite these challenges, the Pony Express riders managed to deliver the mail on time, thanks to their incredible skill and determination. They became legendary figures of the American West, admired for their bravery, endurance, and unwavering dedication to their mission. Today, the Pony Express route is a national historic trail, a testament to the pioneering spirit of the American people and the enduring legacy of the Wild West. The Pony Express played a significant role in Western expansion, helping to connect the east and west coasts of the United States like never before. Prior to the Pony Express, it could take weeks or even months for mail to travel from one coast to the other. But the Pony Express was able to deliver mail in just 10 days. This was a major achievement, one that helped to bring the country closer together and lay the foundation for future expansion. In addition to its role in mail delivery, the Pony Express also played a significant role in the development of the telegraph. Although the Pony Express was a remarkable achievement, it was also an expensive one, and the company struggled to turn a profit. One of the reasons for this was the development of the telegraph, which could transmit messages across the country in a matter of hours, rather than days. The telegraph made the Pony Express obsolete, and the company went bankrupt just a few months after the first telegraph line was completed. Despite its short lifespan, however, the Pony Express left an indelible mark on American history. It was a symbol of American ingenuity and determination, a testament to the bravery and skill of the riders who risked their lives to deliver the mail, and a key player in the development of the American West. Today, the Pony Express is remembered as a vital part of the country's pioneering spirit, a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate people around the world.